genre-bending film is director Emma Higgins and sweetness star Kate Hallett. Welcome to the show.
Welcome. We're thrilled to have you
Sorry,
two.
that you got me all messed up. I couldn't even read the prompter. Oh my gosh.
Well, critics are describing this film as a psychological thriller, but Emma, you say this film, you wrote and directed this film, that it's a fun movie. So I want to know, how do you define fun, kiddo?
Listen, fun is it's wearing a lot of dark eyeliner. That's fun. It's light kidnapping, some minor violence,
Light kidnapping.
small crimes, like minor crimes.
Just minor.
Yeah, going to concerts, that's fun. That's like, there's a music element there.
There is.
Hanging out with your besties, just doing small crimes.
Yeah, I'm gonna use that light kidnapping. It was just a light kidnapping, Jazz. All right, so Emma, you also said this movie is for the Solange in the elevator, which is a reference to that time she had that fight between her and Jay-Z and Beyonce just stood there. And also for the Britney shaving her head moment, which we all remember from 2007. So can you elaborate on that?
I'm glad you brought this up. I'm also really glad to be on this show with you guys because we have a lot of women in the audience and obviously you guys too. So I think about those women.
Yeah.
Thank you. And this is a movie that I made for women and it actually, sometimes it really, I will say, pisses off some men because it's just, for once, it's not really for them. We made it for like a female audience. And I think about those pop culture moments all the time. I think, like, you know how everyone says men think about the Roman Empire once a day? I probably think of Solange in that elevator needing to know what happened like once a week. And I think that there's this just thing that's just for us about that. And female rage is so at the center of this. This character is special, to say the least, in her ways that she lashes out. But I think it's unique to the female experience, the woman experience, and I hope other people agree when they get to go see it in theaters.
I think they will. I think they will. Also centered to the film is sort of that obsession, that teenage obsession with stardom, with a rock star, which I think all of us can kind of relate to. Did either of you have like a celebrity crush where you had the poster in your bedrooms of someone?
You want to start, Kate?
All I ever had was Taylor Swift.
And
Really?
Yeah.
That's really
I
sweet.
loved her. I wanted to be her. I was obsessed.
But no crush on like a...
On a crush.
Or maybe
I don't know if I had any. Maybe I did have a crush on her. I don't. I'm still figuring that out.
Good on you.
Yeah, I don't know if I had any posters of crushes. I think you did.
I had Jonathan Taylor Thomas. He's a beauty. Thank you.
You have one
Home Improvement.
Loves it.
Yeah.
That hair. Okay, and when you see the movie, you will see the way that we styled our pop star's hair. It's JTT referential. It's a middle part, and it's cute. It's cute.
That's a deep cut. I love it.
I love that.
Now, Emma, despite her character making some questionable decisions throughout the film, you have declared yourself as Team Riley. But Kate, you played Riley. So where do you stand?
Well, I think I have to be Team Riley. Like I love her with all of my heart, despite her flaws, and I think she wants to do something good. She may not do it the right way.
Yeah.
But she tries.
That goes without saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was one review when we did a festival that I've been using to describe the film, which is, in this house, we support women's rights and women's wrongs. And that's how
that's
we're...
a great line.
And Emma, you said that when you were creating this character, you didn't want to have another dumb female character on the screen. What do you mean by that?
I just meant that I think that we have a lot of women written by men, and sometimes the justifications of the reasons why they do things is a little thin. And I think that you have seen the fan movie before. This is a movie about a fan, but ours is very different in that it's from her point of view. So you get to see the psychology, and it's not as simple as, you know, previous versions of this story might have been.
Well, actors like Jamie Lee Curtis and Drew Barrymore have been very vocal about not liking to watch or act in scary movies, despite starring in two of the most iconic horror franchises. Kate, did you scare yourself at any point in filming this?
Yes, a couple times. There was there's so many emotions coming out of me all the time, and it was just like
That scene was,
Yeah.
yeah.
it was a little intense. So there was
She scared
definitely
me,
a couple
yeah.
minutes.
Was it hard to come down after like filming that?
Yeah.
So you finish shooting for a day and you're just
Yeah.
like, okay, let's go walk the dog or get an ice cream.
Yeah.
Not so simple to come down.
Yeah, it was a lot of time just kind of in bed and like trying to recuperate and like just
Yeah.
take a breath,
Yeah.
you know? But luckily they were all they all came together and were kind of like, let's go to the farmer's market and like have some normal stuff for a little bit. So
Yeah, bring her down from that, because you
Yeah.
are something else. I don't want to spoil it for anybody,
Really
but she is
good.
something else in this
Yeah.
movie. You definitely want to watch it.
Yeah.
All right, so this movie was shot in Northern Ontario, and it's based on a fictitious place. But why was it important for you to root this story in Canada?
Well, I mean, I'm really trying to redefine a little bit of what Canadian cinema is, and I'm a Canadian. I wrote this movie while I was in Canada, and it was influenced so heavily by my Canadian roots, especially being in this building today. I can't tell you how much music. I used to go to MMVA.
This very room,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
This
Yeah.
very room, live at Much, I came to the tapings here. I'd see all my favorite bands. I'd watch them on TV. I made music videos through Much Music for years. It was so influential to the storytelling. And like, we put so many Easter eggs to Canada and Much Music in this actual movie as well. So for the like really big fans of, you know, everyone who went to Live at Much back in the day or you know, went to the MMVAs, like, you'll love this movie.
Well, Emma, this is like coming home for you.
It
Welcome
is.
home.
It's
It's
iconic.
really beautiful.
Lovely.
And Emma and Kate, thank you so much for joining us today, and all the best and success on Sweetness. You're gonna have the premiere tonight. Not the premiere, it's premiered before, but Toronto premiere.
That's right. We're premiering, and then it's going to be out this weekend in theaters across Canada. So we're really hoping that people will have the opportunity to go see it with a crowd, because it's definitely, I know I have a sixth sense of what fun is, but like, it's a fun movie.
But you know that about
It's a
yourself,
fun
and that's all
night
that
out.
matters.
It's a
Take
fun
the
night out.
girls, you know, and go and like just live out your fantasy on screen through Kate's character.
Yeah.
Well, you
That's good
heard it
advice.
here. Sweetness is out this Friday, March 6th in theaters across Canada. Be sure to check it out.